Adam Miller, spiritual healer. Here I am. You know, I am not going to hide anything anymore. I'm not going to hide my language. I'm not going to hide who I am. I'm a little bit rough. My wife kind of likes a bad boy, so she's married to it. What I'm talking about today is this. People misunderstand that they think that my messages that I'm getting through Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Mary, Buddha, whoever, are like these super clear things. I'm a human like all of you, and I do at my very best an imperfect job, frankly. In parts of it that I get to claim when I get out of my own fucking way, and I'm able to stand alongside holiness, see? Because here's what I want to explain. I don't do this work. People think I do it. It goes through me or some craziness. No, I'm only the witness to it during sessions, during healing, during any kind of workshops or any other experiences that we offer everybody. The work is just as intense, just as confusing, just as perplexing, just as frustrating as it is for all of you, for me. Because when you come to see me with whatever's wrong with you, I have feeling, I have emotion, I feel sorry for you, I feel bad for you, and I have all of that. And you see, you got to understand this. I got to get out of the way of that, otherwise I can't help you. Then the holiness comes. Then they say or do whatever they do during a session, or doing a channeling or whatever. And the people themselves get what they came for, and it doesn't have anything to do with me. All y'all who come and see me have to understand that you have to do your part. You have to be able to be open also. You can't walk into a session and go, hey, Adam, I want you to fix it. It doesn't work that way. You don't have to be a believer. I've had atheists and Buddhists and Christians and Mormons. Limitation is what you make of it. Just like the unlimited space is also what you make of it. If you see an unlimited space that you think is out there somewhere, you're going to start in a deficit. But if you come to a session or you come to an experience with us and you decide before you ever get there, you know what? I am at least willing to take one single step on that ladder of holiness. Just one step. We're happy to have you. And I've had people that were like, I'm not taking any steps. And I think this is bullshit. And I think you're all a fake. And I think you're all whatever you are. I remember I had a guy that was a truck driver, terrible language, this, that, or whatever. And he was smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day. He looked me right square in the face and said, this is not going to work or whatever. I said, shut the fuck up and lay down on the table. And then holiness, check this out, everybody, came to visit. Yep. And changed the cellular structure of this man. Pissed off. He's still resistant. But the next morning, he actually called my wife, Eve, and said, I have a problem. So Eve goes, well, what's the problem? And he says, well, I can't smoke. And Eve says, why can't you smoke? He said, because every time I put one of those nasty cigarettes in my mouth, I throw up. So my question to everybody in this little video we're doing here is what happened. He didn't believe. He had a bad attitude. Was definitely atheistic or whatever. And yet holiness came and changed the cellular structure of this guy anyway. The question is why? Because somewhere in that, even in that person, there was a space. And in that little space, which can go through any little cracks in you, doesn't matter how small, each and every one of us, like this man, had the capability to relinquish the cigarettes. So, if you have something going on and you really get somehow, actually scratch that, even if you don't get it, We're going to see you anyway, just like this guy I was talking about. What we're going to do is we're going to see you, we're going to listen to you, and we're all going to get still here, and we're going to listen to what's really needed, not what you think you need. And then the truth will come out, and then you'll probably wail and blubber, and we'll have to give you Kleenex, you know. But then after that comes this glow, you see? Comes the increase in that energy inside here. And you start getting what you came for. My wife and I have been here in Mount Shasta now for 3 days. Right? And what has happened? What are we doing here? It's simple. We didn't come here to go hiking. We didn't come here to get sunshine, even though I'm getting some. We came here to listen. Right? What are we listening to? We're listening to that higher vibration because holiness and all their divinity and all the amazing icons of beauty and all those beings therein are in a session right now on the mountain. That's why we came. We didn't come here, even though we're camping or whatever. We didn't come for that. We came to experience divinity and holiness and the ability to raise our cellular structure. That's why we came. So that we can do a better job as caregivers of humans around the world. That's why we came here. This is what I'm saying about enlightenment. Enlightenment only takes the willingness to listen, the willingness to say, I heard, I listened, and I conquered.